Hey, y'all, my name is Peyton. I'm a senior human resource management major.
My name is Caitlin. I'm a senior kinesiology major, and we're so excited you guys want to learn more about Tarleton today. Let's go. Okay, today, guys, we're going to start with the original 40 acres of Tarleton's campus.
We're going to start right behind us with our alumni island that was given to us in 2015. The main feature is going to be of our two founders, John Tarleton and his pet dog, Oscar P. John T. and Oscar P. walked all the way from Tennessee to Texas, about 952 miles, to claim our land at Founding University in 1899. We also joined and founded the Texas A&M University school system in 1917. Alumni Island is home to a lot of cool Tarleton traditions here, including our annual silver tap ceremony and taking a picture with our new class.
The next to Alumni Island is going to be the Tarleton House, and then
On social media, give them a follow at Tarleton Press.
So right across the street from the Tarleton House is Heritage Park. A lot of students like to hang out and study here because it is one of the only places that you can walk on the grass. Because here at Tarleton, we don't walk on the grass. There are some pretty cool landmarks like the Honeywell Bandstand, Romanian Rock, and then the camp. Also at the Honeywell Bandstand, we celebrate one of our favorite groups on campus, the Purple Two. The Purple Two started out with the 10 Tarleton Peppers and the 10 Tarleton Sisters. Now they're just collectively known as the 20 Purple Two. Their job on campus is to keep the spirit of Tarleton alive, and they mask their identity until they are graduating senior, which is when they reveal themselves at the dance. Just past the backyard of the Tarleton House, we have the Dick Smith Library. In our library, this is where students can meet up, grab a cup of coffee, or study for a big test that they have coming up. In the library, one of my favorite resources is our tutoring center, which is a completely free option for students to utilize.
Also by the library, we have the Agriculture Building and the Humanities Building. The Humanities Building is home to a lot of classes you might take your first and second year, and also our Writing Center. Our Agriculture Building is one of our many facilities we have for our ag students.
So now we're on the corner of Texan Trace and Rudder Lake. This is the heart of campus, and it's surrounded by our student center, residential living, and our academic building. Behind us is the Honors Hall. Tarleton students have the opportunity to apply to be in the Honors Program. Students who are in the Honors Program get extra benefits like free printing, early registration, smaller class sizes, and study abroad opportunities.
Also on Rudder Way, we have some academic buildings, including our science building, our nursing building, and our School of Kinesiology and Wisdom Gym, which, fun fact, is the only white brick building here on campus. Speaking of Wisdom Gym, it's home to our basketball and volleyball NCAA program. Tarleton is also the newest member of the Division I Western Athletic Conference starting in 2020. We've also added a brand new football stadium to show that we're next level ready.
One of the best things about all of our athletic events is it's completely free for our students. So it's a great way to get together with your friends and have a lot of fun supporting Tarleton.
When it comes to living on campus, it's an awesome experience.
No matter which first-year living facility you live in, you're going to get an extra long twin-size bed, a dresser, a desk, a nightstand, a mini fridge, a microwave, free Wi-Fi, free cable, and free lunches.
We also have some awesome programs and activities going on to make you feel a part of our big Tarleton family.
Another resource for our students here on campus is our campus recreation center. Here, students can stay active, participate in intramural sports, be a part of outdoor pursuits, or participate in group X classes. Another hotspot on campus is going to be the Thompson Student Center. It has great resources like academic advising, the Office of Diversity Inclusion, and career services. It also has some fun things like ping pong tables, pool tables, and Xboxes. Also in this building, we have our post office, our campus store, and our food court where you can grab a bite.
We also have a full service dining facility right here on campus. Inside is open buffet style where you can get pizza and pasta, a stir fry area, salad bar, soup of the day, sandwich area, American cuisine, international cuisine, grill station, and a healthier food option. Our meal plans are broken into two parts. Our meal swipes will get you into the dining hall, and then our dining dollars will be used at any food source on our campus.
Tarleton has been such a great experience for me because there are so many resources and opportunities for all of our students, no matter what they're studying.
If you would like to learn more information, go to our website at tarleton.edu. There you can find more information about all of our academic colleges, including the College of Agriculture and Environmental Sciences, the College of Business Administration, the College of Education, the College of Health Sciences and Human Services, the College of Liberal and Fine Arts, and the College of Science and Technology.
If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us at the Welcome Center, or better yet, come experience Tarleton in person.
Bleed purple and roll Texans.
Okay, well, we're gonna get
Grammarly does more.
we're gonna get started. I would like to introduce Dr. Kim McQuiston. Dr. McQuiston is the Vice President for External Operations and the Dean of the Fort Worth campus.
Let's see. Good morning, everyone. Not sure if y'all can see me or not, but I am here on the side, if not on the big screen. I just wanted to say that we are so excited you are here. Number one, congratulations on graduating in such a difficult year. So I think that you should be so proud of yourself. I'm so excited. I see some parents in the video, not just students. And so this is a family endeavor to get to this point, and it takes a village to get here. And so for those students, you have graduated, and we are so proud of you. And we are so excited that you have chosen to take the next step and join us at Tarleton State University. You are going to embark on an amazing educational journey, and I am so excited for you to join us. It's an amazing place. And I can even let Dr. Kelly vouch for me. She has multiple degrees from Tarleton. I don't, but I know that so many of our Tarleton alumni are so proud of the experience they had and the opportunities that they had to grow, not only academically, but emotionally and socially, and all of those wonderful things that you will get to experience in the coming years. And so for us, this is just our very first touch point with you. It's an opportunity for you to see us. I know it's virtual, and I'm so glad that we're starting to move out of the virtual world and back to the more normal world that we were used to prior to COVID. And so this is the first time that we're calling you Tarleton Texans now. You're not the high school mascot that you were just a few weeks ago. You are now a Tarleton Texan. And that makes me smile, and that makes my heart happy to hear that. And so over the summer, I know Dr. Kelly is going to outline some more of those details about the sessions we'll be having for you during the Bridge program. Again, opportunities to provide you with more information that will help you succeed in this higher education journey. And in addition to that, while it's not T3 specific, I want to make sure that all of you on this call have registered for Duck Camp. If you have not, please do so. It is a wonderful experience, and really it teaches you all of the things that all of our brand new Tarleton Texans need to know for the first day that you step on campus. You get to learn all about the traditions and so many things, and it's a great transition point to take you from high school into now being a freshman in college. And so I don't want to take much of your time. I know you've already been on Zoom for over an hour, and that's a lot for anyone to take in. You've had a lot of information sent to you today, and Dr. Kelly is going to go over some more of that as well that's very Tarleton specific. But what I do want you to know is that we are resources for you. And so students, parents, grandparents, guardians, whoever else is on this Zoom call, we want you to know that we are here as a resource, and we can help you with any questions that may arise as you're transitioning from Fort Worth ISD into Tarleton, and then of course beyond too. Both Dr. Kelly and I are located at our Fort Worth campus. And so if you want to just come and pop in and have a question, you can do that. If you want to call or email us, we're happy to help field those questions. And even if you don't know the right person to get to, we can help you find that person. Sometimes that's half the battle, is trying to figure out who you need to get to as a resource in order to get your question answered. So please know we are here, and we're going to be connecting you with many people on campus in the coming weeks to make sure, again, that you are successful in this transition from high school into college. And so thank you again. Thank you for the time investment this morning. Thank you for the time you will spend with us this summer. And we are really looking forward to you joining us this fall. Thank you. Kayla, you're on mute.
Thank you. I just noticed that. I was just going through it. So that you've seen these before. This is the T3 partnership pledge that you have taken, and we're so excited that you did. And so you have committed to graduating high school, and I know that's been a big accomplishment in the past few weeks for you. We're so excited and proud of you. You've filled out your FAFSA, or your task form. You are currently meeting your TSIA, Texas Success Initiative assessment requirements if you haven't already through your high school. You're working to complete your 8 hours of community service, as of course, if it's COVID safe and COVID dependent on that. And if you have any questions on that, please feel free to reach out to the T3 staff. And then you're going to commit to enrolling in a post-secondary college or university, which is why you're all here today. So we're going to go through that in a little bit more in depth. So you saw Dr. H and Dr. Cap present this T3 Scholar Wheel, the T3 Scholar Post-Secondary Experience. So I'm going to highlight a few things on here that are going to be a little more Tarleton specific. So part of things that we're going to do that's going to be unique to Tarleton students are going to be our Summer Bridge program, our persistence coaching and resources, and scholarships and financial aid. We'll highlight these a little bit more on the next few slides. The cohort model that Dr. H talked about a little bit more, we're going to have some opportunities for our T3 scholars to get to know each other and be there together and to kind of have some different events on our Stephenville campus throughout the summer, as well as throughout the fall and spring semesters as well. So the first time we're going to be able to be in Stephenville together will be during T Week. T Week is after our move-in, so you'll already be moved into the residence halls. You'll have gone to orientation at camp, and before classes start, that's the week before classes start, we'll get you together and let you meet the persistence and coaching staff that you're going to be working with, some student affairs staff, and you get to meet each other. There are always going to be some mentorship opportunities, and you got to see the T3 Connect piece debut today. And we'll also have some opportunities for you to meet some mentors on campus and also have some peer mentors. You'll also have ongoing communication from us as well as from T3. So it's really going to be a team effort. You'll get communications via email, text message, sometimes even a phone call. Always feel free to reach out to any of the T3 contacts. We would love to help you and love to support you through this process. So kind of your deadlines, this is kind of where you are right now. So everybody here should already be admitted to Tarleton State University. If you have not registered for orientation, please do so. We'd love to have you on the Stephenville campus. We'll also send out some information here in the next couple slides. I'll let you know a little bit more about it, but sign up for our bridge programming. Make sure you have your residence hall, and you can already start registering for classes. So you can register early and you can get the fixed classes here pretty soon. Make sure you've turned in your FAFSA or your TASFA documents, and will you get you registered by July 31st. So scholarship opportunities. So 80% of Tarleton students receive scholarships. Tarleton awarded over $9 million in private scholarships and aid last year. So we award scholarships in 3 different categories. The scholarships that we award are academic awards, leadership awards, and need-based awards. One scholarship will qualify, will be able to see if you qualify for any scholarship that Tarleton offers. So what you don't have to do is apply to every single scholarship program that we might offer. It's a one application. So make sure you apply. Part of the T3 requirement to get the T3 matching dollars, if you're coming from that first full launch high school, is to make sure you fill out that general scholarship application. I'll link this here in the PowerPoint, but you can always go to tarleton.edu, just click scholarship in the search bar, and it will pop right up. The scholarship application is a short application that, again, it checks to see if you qualify for any scholarship that Tarleton offers. Based on different award requirements, need, academic, and leadership based, you have a lot of different opportunities. The Guaranteed Award Program is for students that are coming directly from high school. Since y'all are Fort Worth ISD students, you actually qualify for our Distinguished High School Partnership Program. That is a program that we have specifically with Fort Worth ISD. That program grants automatic admission to all Fort Worth ISD students who graduate within the top 25% of their respective classes from Fort Worth high schools. This program also provides guaranteed scholarship awards between $1,500 and $5,000 if you are in the top 25% or the top 10%. There is a matrix located on the Distinguished High School Partnership Program webpage that you can navigate from the scholarship to be able to see where you meet. It's based on your class rank as well as your SAT or ACT score. Even if you don't submit scores and you're in the top 25%, you could still be eligible for some guaranteed award funding. Take a look at that and let us know if you have any questions. We're really excited about this program. It's a really great program to be able to have a great opportunity coming straight from Fort Worth ISD and coming into the university. The Tarleton Promise program is a little bit different. That program has a few more requirements. One, you have to still be in the top 25% of your class. You have to make sure you fill out that application. So that application on that top bullet point is important for all of these options. You have to be enrolled full-time, you must live on campus, and you must be an incoming Tarleton freshman. You have to be a Texas resident, and your full Pell Grant and Texas Grant eligibility has to be at a 0 estimated family contribution. Our scholarship and financial aid office can help walk you through that. But what the Tarleton Promise does is it will help cover the remaining bill for a qualified scholarship, through a qualified scholarship to apply to your bill. So it really is that last dollar scholarship kind of we were talking about earlier. This promise will pay for tuition, required fees, including parking, room and board, and provide a semesterly allowance for textbooks. So if you have any questions on that, please let us know. It does have a few additional requirements, and we'd love to help you look through that. So the last is our T3 scholars, our tier 2 and 3. And so for all of those students that are eligible for that $500 scholarship, looking at that $500 match, make sure you're filling out the scholarship application, and you can go through and we can see what you can qualify for. Our financial aid office and our scholarship office will be holding a session throughout the summer bridge program. June 22nd is going to be the scholarship session that we'll talk a little bit more about here in just a second. It's going to be a great way for you to get really a lot more in-depth information on each one of these. So the bridge program. So you've heard a lot about bridge programs. So we're going to talk a little bit about what bridge programming is. So a bridge program is that summer between when you graduated high school and where you're at now, before you get into college. So you are right in that semester right now. So what we're going to do is we're going to give you some information and just kind of some tools to get started and get you prepared. So what T3 really wants us to do is focus on academic, socio-economic, socio-emotional, and financial wellness. So that's what we're going to kind of do with some different plans for you for the summer. So the first activity is this right here. Y'all are already doing it, and we're getting started. So it's the T3 Scholar Celebration and Post-Secondary Kickoff. Then we're going to go into the T3 virtual series. Now this T3 is a little bit different than our T3. This is called Tarleton Tuesdays at 2. July 22nd, we're going to start. These are Zoom sessions. You can just log on. We'll also record them and send them out to you. The first one's going to be on scholarships. So that previous slide that we just looked at, we're going to go through all of that a little more in depth with the director of the scholarship program. So she'll be able to have all of the details for you on that. July 29th, we're going to talk to University College. University College is going to be your resource for the persistence and retention pieces that we're going to really work with T3. July 6th, you saw some great pictures of our residence halls in our video, and some of you might haven't got to see them yet. So we're going to talk to Residence Life on July 6th to learn a little bit more about what to expect at move-in, what to expect in the residence halls, and get all of your questions answered before you move into those residence halls. Then July 14th, we invite you here to Fort Worth Building 1, located just south of Fort Worth on the Chisholm Trail Parkway. We're going to have a dinner for you and have an orientation send-off for those of you that are going to orientation that week. There are 2 orientations that week. So if you haven't registered, make sure to look at the July 14th or the July 15th orientation date. That night, you're going to get to learn a little bit more about the Stephenville campus, how to get the most out of orientation, and just what to expect at Tarleton. T3 representatives are also going to be here to talk to you a little bit more about transitioning from high school to T3 and what it means to be a T3 scholar. So the next one we're going to talk about is our persistence coaching and resources. So University College is going to do a presentation for us on June 29th. I highly recommend tuning into that. So University College, kind of what University College does, it's a network of programs and services that assist students towards their future career goals. So there's 4 departments. In University College, it's academic advising, career services, student development, mentoring, and student retention, and the Student Learning Center. So the student development mentoring is really what we're going to focus on probably the most. That's where you're going to get your peer mentoring, your developmental education programs if you need it, your I-16 program, and your academic coaching. T3 just launched a really important new part of their website that if you haven't looked at it, you need to go look at it. It's called t3partnership.org/life after high school. And this is something that just was debuted here in the last few weeks. It will kind of help guide you through some of the summer processes and kind of get you going. So we wanted to make sure we had enough time because I know we have quite a few on the call. So next I want to introduce Ms. Bailey Bunker. Bailey is our admissions counselor. She's also located here at the Fort Worth campus, so she's local if you ever need a question answered. Bailey's definitely the person to ask. So we can answer anything general. We also have a T3 representative here that's answering questions in our chat. If you have anything specific to T3. So this is where we're just going to open it up. We'd love to know more. If you have any questions, we will answer everything that we can. And if there's anything that we can't, Bailey and I and Dr. McCuistion will find the answer for you and give you a call next week. So we're going to open it up and I'm going to turn it over to Bailey and let Bailey introduce herself.
Hi, everyone. As Dr. Kelly said, my name is Bailey Bunker. I'm one of the admissions counselors at Tarleton. I'm actually also based at Fort Worth, at the Fort Worth campus, but I'm closely associated with our Welcome Center on the main campus in Stephenville. So if you do have any questions for us about campus life, I graduated from Tarleton and Stephenville in 2015. So I do have a little bit of experience there if you have any questions about campus life itself, as well as any other kind of admissions type questions that y'all may have.
Okay, what questions do y'all have? You can unmute or put it in the chat. Either way, we'll see it for you. Okay, let me tell y'all a little bit about what you will be getting in your email this week. And if anybody has any questions while I'm finishing up, you just write it in the chat box and Bailey will catch it for us. So this week you're going to get an email. You're also going to get the email is going to have some registration links in it. We would love to know which sessions you plan to attend for the bridge programming, the virtual sessions, and we'd love to have you on campus on July 14th as well. So we're going to send those invitations out this week. I wanted to be able to tell you in person, even if it's on Zoom, about those first, and be watching your inbox for me. You will be getting an email from me by middle of the week with those registration links. The next step is if you haven't signed up for orientation, make sure to do so. Once you sign up for orientation, you'll start getting some additional communications about registering for classes. Once you register for classes, you'll be set. Also, make sure to look at signing up for Duck Camp and get your residence hall application in if you haven't done so yet. Okay, guys, if you think of anything, please let us know. I'm going to put my email in the chat. Oh, that's a great question. So dates for Duck Camp. We had somebody ask dates for Duck Camp. I will send those out to you when we send out the email and also send the registration link for you.
Hey, Kayla, maybe we could make this interactive and say, why is it called Duck Camp? Does anybody know why it's called Duck Camp?
Oscar P.
There we go. If I had prizes, I would give it to you. Michael, the next time I see you, I will give you some sort of prize for stepping up and coming out there with an answer. You're exactly right. So Oscar P, who's Oscar P?
He's the mascot.
No,
That's right. That's right. So when John Tarleton made his trek across the US, the story goes that he had a pet duck and the duck came with him, and the duck's name is Oscar P. So that's why you'll see a lot of ducks on campus. And sometimes people don't make that connection right away because you say, but wait, we're the Tarleton Texans. How does that connect to a duck? But that's why there's a significance with ducks. Way to go, Michael. Kayla, any other fun facts? Bailey, come on. We can make this a little bit entertaining and then we'll let them go.
Does anybody know how many trees are on campus?
Oh goodness, that's a hard one. We could have started
if you know the
out
area
with some
code of
rider or something
Stephenville.
else.
Yeah, if you know the area code of Stephenville, you can figure out how many trees are on campus. Original oak trees on campus. I'm getting y'all ready for the silver bugle hunt at homecoming. It's 200
And duck camp.
and duck camp, 254.
And what's the significance of that?
254 counties in Texas.
Yep.
Mhm. So
All
at
right, so
duck camp,
Kayla and I are not duck camp counselors, but we just know enough to be dangerous. But certainly sign up for that, y'all. It's a great experience. I was a counselor for many years where I went to school and served in that similar capacity with duck camp. And it's just a fabulous experience. So I would encourage all of you to sign up. So I know Kayla will get you, Dr. Kelly will get you those dates so that you can not only sign up for orientation, which of course you'll get to register for your classes and learn so much more at that experience, in addition to duck camp, which will be a lot of fun.
yeah, duck camp's great. As Dr. McQuistion said earlier, my undergraduate, my master's degree, and my doctorate are all from Tarleton. And I went to duck camp as a freshman, and it was one of the best experiences. And the people that I met that are in my duck camp group, I still talk to on a normal basis 20 years later. So duck camp is a great way to get started. You'll get to know the traditions. There's a great question here in the chat about who are the Purple Poo. The Purple Poo are the oldest spirit organization in the state of Texas. 1921, they just celebrated their centennial for the 10 Tarleton Peppers. That's the guy Purple Poos, and the 10 Tarleton Sisters are 1923. So they'll have their centennial here soon. But the Purple Poo are a secret spirit organization. Nobody knows how they're selected. Nobody knows who they are until they graduate. And they appear on campus, usually on Monday evenings, hanging signs around campus, and they're at campus events. I have had some dear friends that were Purple Poo that I had no clue until they unmasked. So it is truly a secret organization. So it's a lot of fun too.
Yes, I'm a big fan of the Purple Poo too. When I first came to Tarleton 3 years ago, I had so as Dr. Kelly mentioned, they hang signs across campus on Monday nights, and you can't take them until, Tuesday morning after 8 a.m. But, and so I really wanted a poo sign. That's like a coveted item on campus. And I was very excited the day that I got to meet all of the poo, well, I guess it wasn't all because it's secret, right? So you never meet all of them all at once, but we had the majority of the poo, and I got my very own poo sign that said, "Welcome to Tarleton State." And it's something I treasure and I have up in my office too. So there's all kinds of fun things like this. So great question about Purple Poo.
Yeah, there's a great traditions link that Sam just put in the text. So there's a lot of different traditions that you're going to get to learn about. And we have homecoming week is just the most special week of the year for bonfire and launching of the ducks and just a lot of different activities, parade, anything that you can think of. A lot of times it happens at homecoming week, but then you also have things that y'all are going to get to go through where you get to light your candle as a freshman and come through that process all the way to when you get your senior ring for the ring ceremony. Campus is gorgeous. Again, I'm partial with 3 degrees from Tarleton, and I even got married on campus. So Tarleton is very special to my heart. And I know y'all are going to enjoy it as much as I did and still do. Okay, Miss Bailey, anything else from admissions that you want to give them a heads up on?
I don't know, y'all touched on a lot in terms of a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff to look forward to. If you need any help with anything in terms of, you know, duck camp, orientation, anything like that, you are welcome to shoot me an email. I'll put my email down in the chat for y'all. I am here to just really make sure, since y'all are interested in Tarleton, planning on coming to Tarleton, I'm here to help the transition. So anything that y'all need help with, if y'all have a question, you don't know where to find it on the website, you need to figure out who specifically you need to talk to about anything, you can just shoot me an email, let me know, I'll find the right person, I'll make sure to get you in touch with them. I'm gonna go ahead and put my email down in the chat for y'all. I'm also a little partial on Tarleton, considering I also graduated from there. I was a duck camp leader. I went to duck camp my freshman year, and I was a duck camp leader my sophomore year. I participated in the freshman representative council, which we were the ones that actually like cooked the purple pancakes for homecoming week. Did pretty much tried to throw myself into all of the activities on campus. So for homecoming week, we did everything from yell contest with the beating of the drum, silver tap ceremony. There's numerous things to look forward, as well as activities for a bunch of different organizations. And if we don't have an organization that you want to be a part of, all you have to do is get a couple of friends together, get a like a professor on campus that's willing to just kind of sponsor y'all, and you can create an organization for campus.
Okay, and there was another great question in the chat for the Sendoff. Yes, you will be meeting here at the Fort Worth campus at Fort Worth Building 1. We'll send those details out this week to you, July 14th. So go ahead and save the date on your calendars. It's going to be, check-in's going to start at 5:30. We will have dinner, but we'll have you out probably by 7:30, no later than 8, because I know some of you will be heading to orientation in Stephenville the next day. Okay, now we can really do Tarleton trivia all day, I promise you. So if you're ever up to some Tarleton trivia, you call the 3 of us and we'll start some Tarleton trivia for you. I used to study for weeks for Silver Beagle Hunt, which is the Tarleton trivia scavenger hunt during homecoming week. So we can have some fun here. So if you need anything, I can't wait to see y'all on campus and get you to move in. During the summer, I'd love to get to know you a little bit more and learn about your majors. Your faculty are so excited that you're coming. They're prepping for the fall. We're excited that we're going to get to see your faces and be face to face this fall. We look forward to seeing you soon and can't wait to see you in your classes. If you need anything, please let us know. Okay.
Thank you. Y'all have a great rest of your weekend.
Have a great weekend, guys.
Bye, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye. Have a good weekend.